who I've known from a long time ago. I always, when we're talking about things related to Exuma, I say, I knew Bishop Bowe from the days of Jigger. And many of you don't know about Jigger. But I give God thanks that I can share with him and his family, his friends, all of what we have heard already. Can celebrate his life and his ministry. You know, I only knew Bishop Bowe by one name, Bowe. The time I knew him as a little boy, going to Richmond Hill or wherever he was, you only knew him as Bowe. Nothing else. You didn't know his name was Rudolph Vincent Bowe. You only knew him as Bowe. And all that we have heard is truly part of that epitome of his life, epitomizes his life and all that he was doing. And I guess more of the mischievous part of him was seeing Exuma as a little boy more than here. But we give God thanks. As we say often, when Bishop Bowe, God finished making Bishop Bowe, broke the mold and threw it away. Because no one else can fit in that place. And God makes special people for special occasions, special seasons. And Rudolph V. Bowe was just one of those persons. Someone I always looked up to and respected, someone I always admired, because he was that kind of individual who looked about the saying, can get along with the devil. He knew just what to do, and he just knew how to make you happy. He just knew how to encourage you. And when I came to Nassau in 1971, it so happened that I came here to Englerston, and I guess I got part of my mentoring right here with him within these walls. He was my homeboy. He was my mentor in the trombone. He was my friend. He was my brother, and he was indeed someone you can epitomize in your own life. And so today, as I celebrate with him, as I reflect on his life and the impact that he has had on my life, because I don't believe many persons who would have come into contact with Bishop Bowe and would not have been impacted by him. Some of those trips that he made to the islands, he and Bishop knows, they would have been persons who sometimes would have stayed with me, or he and Brother Nelson, they'd stay in the government house while I grew out in the family of islands. Yes, sir, in Inagua, way down south. And so today, as I reflect on his life, I say that it has been a joy to be in ministry with him, to be mentored by him, to be encouraged by him. And it is a joy to know that the life that he himself exemplified among a generation of people, because as I think Brother Franklin Rigby would have said, that there's a generation of people who were just under Bishop Bowe's time in ministry, who would have been impacted down in Star of Hope or here in any other activity that took place in this place. He served as my pastor. When I left here to go to East Street, he was my pastor. And I guess in some way worked very closely with him and caused it to be that he would have poured into my life many of the things that I hold dear in ministry today. And so today, Bishop Bowe, as we celebrate with you, as we enjoy the goodness of the Lord, you've had 10 good years of reason of strength. 10 good years, and I think that's really, really good. God has blessed you. I believe if you call Rudolph Bowe anywhere in this Bahamas, somebody would have known him. Somebody can say, oh yes, I know Mr. Bowe, Bishop Bowe, Pastor Bowe, because his life was that kind of a life that touched people. And your life thus far has not been in vain, because, as our songwriter says, my living will not be in vain. If I can tell somebody as they pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. You've made life worthwhile for many, Bishop Bowe, because you've inspired them, you've encouraged them, and you've caused them to be who they are today. And so, in the many, many more years that God would give you, in the strength of doing His work, I always say to Bishop Thompson, it is not what you are doing now, it is your presence. That is what makes the difference. Physical strength will always fail us. Eyes may get dim, ears get heavy, but your presence makes the difference. And so, Bishop Bowe, as you live the many years I believe God will still give you, don't worry about what you are not doing now, because when you were able to do it, you did it. You served and served well. You gave of your best to the Master. And so now, when you cannot do what you used to do anymore, just remember your presence made the difference. Happy birthday. Enjoy the 80th.
Amen. Thank you so much.